welcome to Live on Two Wheels. I can't with you. I really can't. Guys, welcome to Live on Two Wheels, episode 25? We're on 25, yeah. You need to change the name of the episode underneath us. So, guys, Chase on Two Wheels here with my co-host, Joker, a.k.a. Bo. He's flexing with that Joker helmet that we have. Guys, welcome to episode 25 of Live on Two Wheels, your weekly motorcycle live show here on YouTube that's also a podcast. Nice to have you as a...
Did you see that?
Yeah? What's wrong with you?
No,
well, not the...
Quickly
apart from the obvious.
without, like, ripping my face off.
Well, your beard, you look like you came from the 15th century.
That's my Civil War beard.
That's your Civil War beard. Hope you guys are having an awesome week. Today, ladies and gentlemen, earlier in the week, I got an email from Triumph, not me specifically, but like a marketing email, that they were making a 1200 sport bike. So I was like, well, I know what we're talking about on Live on Two Wheels. So we're going to get into that later on in the show. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is our weekly motorcycle live show that we use to talk about motorcycles and just chit-chat for a little while.
Yes, sir.
It's also available in podcast platforms. So if you guys just want to listen to us, well, you can over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Just search Live on Two Wheels. You'll find it. And that's it. If you're in the chat, if you're here with us live, make sure to hit that like button. We'd love you guys a long time for doing that. And it looks like YouTube actually posted our stream this time.
Yeah.
How thankful I am. Last week, nobody knew. It was Thursday at 5 p.m. Nobody knew we were live. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I posted on the community page on YouTube, and I was like, or for the page, and I was like, YouTube works just as hard to not show us to people as we do on making the fucking content.
Yeah.
It is a...
Yeah.
It's an interesting game we play.
It definitely it feels like, and I know it's not, but it feels like we pissed somebody off. There's somebody out there that just didn't like adventure bikes. It was like, no, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Boop.
Screw adventure bikes. Yes, as my wife says in the comments, smash that like button.
I did get a notification though at the 30-minute mark.
So maybe it's working this time.
Yep.
Okay. Well, glad to have you guys here regardless. So for you guys that aren't watching and just listening, we've got this new. So Ruroc just did I think they're actually available today. If I saw their website correctly, they're doing a DC collab. So they have this Joker helmet that we have that Bo's showing you. We've got that green, is it called Iridium visor?
Green Iridium.
And they also have a black one. It's a Batman one, but like, bro, the Joker one is the showstopper.
You know what? I saw the Batman one, and I actually like it just as much too. I looked at it.
Honestly, though,
I looked at it and I was like, that's really well done. Like,
I mean, it's well done. I mean, 100%. But like the Joker one, though, you're gonna catch the most eyes with that thing.
This is Dope City. That's like the neighborhood, pretty cool city. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I want to convince Heather to let me get a purple suit and ride that thing around.
Hey, Ben Sinclair said, "Hey, Yank, is a corn dog a hot closed face sandwich?"
And oh my God, no, we're not starting.
I'll put that in the bank. I'll have to think about that one, but it might be.
If you guys don't follow us on TikTok, it's at Chase on Two Wheels, and I often post arguments here in the shop, and the one the other day was Bo arguing that essentially everything was a sandwich and just being entirely wrong. But hey,
we
Ben,
also did an
we appreciate
awesome video about how to start a motorcycle in 12 easy steps.
We're still trying to figure out TikTok. We're like old men trying to figure out new toys.
I think we figured it out. That one is fucking hilarious.
Dude, we posted a TikTok, an unboxing of the Joker helmet. That thing's got like 160,000 views. I don't understand.
Because it's dope.
TikTok is so strange.
Yeah.
So, guys, as you can hear, as per usual for Thursdays, it's raining again.
Yeah.
Does Atlanta have monsoon season now? Is this a thing? Is this part of the whole global warming situation that we just get monsoon? Like, half of our summer is grossly hot, and the other half is grossly hot with rain every day. Like, It feels like it rains every day here, which makes it really hard to make motorcycle content. Turns out.
I think that the biggest problem I have is that the humidity, as humid as it is during the times when it's not raining, I still feel just as moist.
Bro, me and Heather went for a walk the other day after I got home, and like we were just walking, and it had rained earlier in the day, and we were like, this is disgusting. Like, you feel like you're walking through a pool.
It's like a really gross, warm Coca-Cola cool down center at Six Flags.
Oh God, what a terrible yet accurate description of how gross Georgia is. Oh my God.
I don't mind rain. I don't mind heat. I don't mind cold.
Right.
It's something about the combination of like the rain outside right now is cool. It's a cool rain.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Because it's so hot, and then all of a sudden it's just like, hey, would you like 30-degree colder water sprinkled across your face at 40 miles an hour?
Yeah. Heather said she can't hear the rain in the video, so
that's good.
Hopefully we're good. And this has happened in the past. People say they can't hear the rain, and I don't know if these microphones are just like really good or something, but like whatever.
It's loud.
Okay, so we're in the midst of posting our big progressive series that we told you guys about last week. We're posting all this week as progressive content. We've got 5 total episodes. I think today was episode 3. We've got 4 and 5 coming out. It has been a lot this week, and my internet just dropped on my laptop.
Did it?
Cool. Hopefully we're still here with you guys.
I'm here.
Wouldn't even know. You're here?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. If you're here, like, whatever. Laptop's not that big of a deal. We'll come back. So, yeah, this week's been one of these weird weeks where, like, we've had all this content ready since last week. So we're just on posting status. But we do have some pretty fun videos for you guys coming up that might come out next week that was actually convenient that it was raining. Yeah. I have a fail video coming out for you guys that you're probably really going to enjoy. Let's just say my crotch is still a little moist.
Ugh.
Actually, that's a terrible statement. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Bitch, we live.
Oh, no. I'm very bad about saying things that I regret, and that was one of those. Oh, my gosh. We did a video about rain gear. Let me just clear it up real quick. That was a terrible statement. I can't let the statement like that live.
I think you should have.
No. Are you kidding me? I have a reputation to uphold.
Here's the thing. You ruined it, and now
I double ruined it.
Well, so here's the thing. If you hadn't explained it, okay, you're going to see people posting about it.
I really hope not.
And then you explained it. Now they're just going to post about it more.
Well,
just to have it out of context.
If we could all just pretend, if we could all just mind wipe and forget that statement and we'll move on.
No, that's the Barbara Streisand effect. You don't want to fuck with that one.
Oh, we still get mullet update. Guys, we still have mullet update.
Yeah.
Check it. Long in the back.
He's got a
short
little
in the front.
A little DuckTales situation going on in the back.
Yeah, so check it out. So I've been wearing sorry, the audio's going to be bad for a second. Been wearing a hat lately, so I got this little like flicky thing going on. It's phenomenal.
Call that the Donald Duck. Still
gonna get it cut before me and Heather shoot another wedding. Still not gonna walk up into a wedding like this. Is there anything else? It's kind of just been like
it's been the progressive thing.
I don't know if people can see behind us. Can you see behind me? Guys, that is an engine being put back together.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
That's Wreck Bike Rebuild stuff. We have had a hell of a time with that season, but it's coming together slowly. We should be able to finish. That engine might be put back together by next week. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, that's what's going on the channel, guys. Lots of progressive stuff. It's dominating the channel for this week. Yeah. And
we were, like, slammed up against working against the clock on that one just because of the weather being uncooperative. So, like, we crammed a whole bunch of work in a very small amount of time. So...
about killed ourselves doing it.
Yeah, CBR baby, engine back. So that's
CBR
the next,
baby indeed.
The big one is trying to get that thing finished.
Pants review. Yes, we do have a pants review coming out on Tuesday next week.
Yep.
That's something really cool for you guys. If you're not on our Discord page, you definitely need to be because we're doing this testing thing where, and you guys will see next week on Discord. we're doing a thing where we have a gear review section. If you guys are looking for a gear to get reviewed, you can submit a link to the gear on Revzilla. And if we choose your link, we don't even choose it, actually. The community does. So you go on there and you vote up people's gear that they've recommended. And if your piece of gear is chosen the most, we will send you the gear, and then we'll get the gear and review it. So we've got our first review of that coming out next Tuesday. We've got a pair of pants we're reviewing that turned
you
out.
have refused to take off.
I have not taken them off in 30 days.
That's why your crotch is moist.
Oh, we're not going back to that. But no, seriously, they're like not expensive, and they are phenomenal. I would have not even known had it not been for Ranger over on our Discord, who's actually a what's it called? Admin now.
Yep, he's like OG, MVP, like one of those
all the letters.
One of the most active guys on the server. So we're just like, bro, why don't you be part of the admin team and help us out and whatnot? So
bring it on in. I think that's it. It's just a quiet week. We've got some cool stuff coming up as we always do, but we can't talk about all of it because I've made a problem of that. I did a problem with that 6 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, hey guys, let's do a Learn to Ride series." 6 years later, we're doing a Learn to Ride series.
Finally.
So let's talk about Triumph's Daytona 1200. Is it a Daytona 1200? So the other day, earlier this week, I get an email from Triumph. Like I said, their little marketing thing. And they're like, we're working on a 1200. And I'm like, okay, you have all of my attention.
Like, wait. Aren't almost all their Bonnevilles 1200s?
Maybe so. If it is, that would be even funnier. So, Bo, if you will go to my screen real quick.
Yeah. Are we clear?
Okay. We are now. Okay. So if you click on their little email thing, look at this dark, mystical photo.
Sneaky peeky.
Does this not look like a mix between the SV650 that I started on and a Suzuki something?
Well, I'll tell you what it does look like is their old speed triples with the single headlight, because when it first started coming out, that's what they had. So it's like a modern version of that.
Right. Okay, so now we get this little mysterious image, and don't worry, guys. We put this thing in Photoshop, and I'm going to show you guys what it looked like. Pure Envy coming soon. The new Speed Triple RR. Wait, did they put this Speed Triple RR thing there? Was that there the entire time?
It wasn't.
This has changed.
This has changed since we looked at it.
Interesting. I wonder. Wait, why do you think they changed it? Because this did not say Speed Triple RR.
Yeah.
We've even got it in our notes page that we were like, I wonder what they're going to call. They're not going to call it a RR.
I don't know.
Okay, anyway. The perfect blend of pure elegance, exhilaration, and attitude. Ooh. Okay, we got a little video. We can watch the video. We got time. Yeah. We're only doing one subject. Okay, cool. We might make it through.
Last fucking words every single time.
We might make it through today. All right, guys, I'm going to shut up. We're going to watch this super quick little ad thing real quick.
The more R's, the more speed.
Ooh, clay. It was forged of the fires of clay.
I've met an automobile designer and watched them.
I love these shots. Dude, I want to do these shots. I want to get one of these in. Like, I want to convince them to let us have one for a minute. And then it would be funny if we remade this and we just did a funny voiceover of it. The Speed Triple RRR. You guys like the voiceover, right? Come on. You like that. That's awesome. But yeah, looks cool. Got the whole like drippy thing going on. Is this for the ride? Wow. This episode was sponsored by Triumph. Jesus Christ. Triumph is pretty cool, so I wouldn't be worried about that.
Are you done with your screen?
No, not yet. So that was their video. Okay. Oh, is that it? Ooh, we got more photos. These are all new.
Yeah, that's that single headstock.
That one, this looks like a brighter photo. Yep. Like, do you see this?
Yeah.
Like, that looks brighter than, it's 100%. Man, they have totally changed this website since we did all of our research.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Wait, do you think this is the headlight?
It is. That's the headlight. That's what I'm saying, that single headlight.
Bro, so this is really,
So if you look at the older speed triples, let me
Well, I want to look at their Thruxton real quick because that reminds me very much of their Thruxton little cafe racer thing. No, I want the Thruxton. Oh, is it Thruxton R? I might be incorrect with that. Hold on, guys. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was the older ones that had the single headlights.
I have to find the Thruxton R now. There. Oh, Thruxton TFC. What is TFC?
Who knows?
It literally just said it, but I didn't read it. Come on, I want to look at the light. Oh, look at the light.
Yeah.
Look at the light.
Every one of the single headlights use that. It's the same headlight they use on the Bonnies.
Interesting.
So the original, like, speed triple, I believe the original one had a single headlight. I know an older one had a single headlight. I don't remember which one it was, but that's a kind of a throwback, and they're doing what looks to be the same style of bike. We can't see below on that image that they have, but it does not look like there's lower fairing.
Yeah. So let's show them what we did. Like, so the second Bo came in the morning after I got this email, I was like, all right, Bo.
Oh, TFC is Triumph Factory Custom. It's their special
gotcha.
factory brand.
So guys, this was the photo that Triumph posted. They posted this thing literally everywhere. So me having Photoshop, I was like, okay, the first thing I need to do is take this thing into oh wait, my browser's gonna do the thing where it doesn't watch this.
Yeah, because you're on not Safari.
Why am I gonna download a video that I literally already have?
No, that's fine.
Oh wait, my internet's gonna be stupid. So
This is fun.
I know.
You really wanted to show them a video of you.
I wanted. Oh wait, we didn't even speed it up, did we? I've ruined my entire computer. I'm just gonna sit here.
I'm gonna take that off the screen.
I want to show you guys what I did. I brightened it up. I would love to show you, but I've ruined everything I was doing.
Like, let's just.
Dude, I can't do anything on my laptop right now. I froze the whole damn thing.
We'll just talk about it because nobody needs to watch you Photoshop.
Oh my god,
that's how the sausage is made. We don't need to see that.
I'm back. Let's we can come back now.
Good Lord. Way to be number 2.
Hey,
this is how we get to be the second best motorcycle podcast out there.
I will say, you know what we are the best at?
What?
We are the best and the only live motorcycle show that's also a podcast. Nobody else is live.
Oh.
We have the balls to do it live.
Or the stupidity.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, this is what Triumph posted, and I was like, bro, I can't see nothing with that. So I go and make this,
sneaky.
And then I'm like, okay, cool. We can see a little more. So if it has the round headlight, though,
yeah,
it's got this weird angle at the side of it. You see what I'm talking about?
I believe if we look at one of the other shots they showed, it looks like there's space in there. I imagine that's for intake.
Okay, so let's go back to Triumph's website because this is where they showed us this little upward angle thing.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can get a better angle at it. Because, since they've changed their entire website
I think it's
now.
going for that kind of Neo Cafe-ish, like retro future kind of thing.
So this is our... Yeah, so look at all these kind of panels that are coming together in the front.
So you can see there's actually a wing on the bottom of that fairing. Go back one.
Yeah, go to the little dude's hand thing, right?
No, there's that, and then go to the next one. And you can see it.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
So that's weird because make it.
Thank you, LASIK
getting every
Not
dollar
sponsored.
out of right, getting every dollar out of those
you.
eyes you've got. Well, this is interesting because if you have all those pieces, you're gonna have this like circular headlight.
Yeah.
That is encompassed with arrows. You know what I mean? Like sides and tops.
Yeah.
Tops. Top and bottom, and the sides are going to be like encompassed.
It's got a tail much like the Daytona.
I don't think they've changed the tail from the Speed Triple.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And the side of that headlight shroud basically looks like what you would see on a naked bike that covers the radiator. It looks like a separate piece that's slapped on, you know what I mean?
Right. So I'm pulling up a photo of the Speed Triple.
It looks a little thinner.
It does look a little thinner, doesn't it? That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a good photo.
It reminded me of the Daytona in the back because it's so, like, smooshed down.
Oh, smooshed. Okay, so there's the. Are you on the screen? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So this is the Speed Triple's tail. A little thick old boy
Yeah.
on that. And if we go to one of the other, well, I guess the top photo here works out well.
Yeah, that's
It does look a little thinner, doesn't it?
Unless the body panels underneath are all black and
It is.
You know what I mean?
They've lit this thing in a way where we can only see this.
Scroll
top
down to the
half.
other one where they brightened it up.
Yeah, where they did the
going.
work for us.
And then yeah, it's fat. You can see it now.
Yeah, a little bit darker here.
Yeah.
And if we contrast that with here,
Yeah,
oh yeah, look,
that's it.
there's this line. Okay, so it's the same tail. So we have a Yamaha MT10 and Yamaha R1 situation but it's inversed.
Yeah.
They've made the naked bike, and then they're like, hey, let's put a fairing on it.
It's pretty interesting the decision to, because I mean, like, the Speed Triple has been. I'm curious as to why they would say, "Hey, let's do a fairing diversion," even if it's a partial fairing.
I was about to say,
which
so
it could be a partial fairing.
It's hard to say. Here's the thing,
because it looks like there might be some like Daytona style side fairings coming off the bottom of that. You see the line, like right where you can see where the fork is poking through at the bottom.
Yeah.
If you follow that down and to the left.
Oh, bro, this is black for me.
Okay, well, there's a little bit of a body line there that I can see a little bit. So it's like one of those things where it could just be part of the engine and whatnot.
Right.
But it could also be like Daytona style.
Well, this is very much like Suzuki SV650 vibes.
Look how open everything is and how short the tank is comparative. Like the lines are very Daytona.
I'm just wondering, dude, did they literally just slap this front fairing on?
It might be
the Speed Triple.
It
They
might be.
put a different headlight
Yeah.
and that upper fairing literally for
It
wind
does have
resistance,
some
and that's
very
it.
Tuono vibes on that one, Rebel. Like
Tuono SV650S,
Yeah.
like not the SV650 whatever the full fairing one was,
yeah.
but it's just
I dig it. I am of two worlds when it comes to Triumph motorcycles.
right.
They don't do a lot different throughout their lines. Like they found a thing that works.
This is the Daytona, by the way, guys.
Right.
So this is why, just real quick, the reason we don't think it's a Daytona 1200 is because, I mean, for one, they've kind of cleared that up for us.
But
with
oh man, look at the okay. So go back to that picture of the Daytona.
right.
All right. Do you notice the line right next to the headlight? It's that sharp point, and then that hard cut all the way back down to the body.
You talking about this
Yeah.
guy?
No. So it goes down, and then just follow the line of the fairing. So from that line that you had on the top, right next to the headlight, go down to the point, and then all the way down the fairing. It pretty much is identical to that. Go back to the new one. So like that point, go back to their picture because that oversaturated really kind of fucks in my brain. See what I'm saying? It goes to that point, and then it starts to trail off, and then it's dark so you can't see it, but it's got that similar kind of style. So it's like this is what I'm talking about. They took things that they've already been doing. The big single headlight, like on the Thruxton, the Daytona style top of the windscreen and everything, the little pointy bit that kind of sandwiches in between. So it's pretty much like they go, okay, we have the Street Triple, the Speed Triple, we have the Daytona. It's now Keith.
Well,
like, you know.
Well, like, here's my thing with this, and by the way,
double tried it.
this, I mean, technically it is. The thing is, I rode this Speed Triple the other day when we did that little Triumph ride, and this is a lot of power to have no wind resistance. Like, the MT10 stock has barely any, but the Speed Triple has none. Like, it's hard to ride that thing for any length of time. So I could totally understand the Speed Triple, the big boy triple.
The Speed Triple, I didn't get on. The Street Triple,
it's the same situation though. There's no wind resistance.
Yeah.
So
it was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I think I said that out loud when we were riding. I was like,
yeah,
this is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be when I got on the Street Triple. I was expecting much more wind resistance. coming off of it, but for whatever reason, it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well, let me tell you, when you take these things that are like 95 plus, you're on like hold on status. But these things
Which you shouldn't.
These things are like track focused, guy.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to not want to ride them
fast. The Speed
fast.
Triple is a monster of a machine.
So, wow, my whole mental thing has shifted now because they changed their site to call it the Speed Triple RR. Like that throws me off so much because now it's just like, oh, okay, cool. You just put a fairing on it, and we're calling it a different day.
No, and you know what? I think I even put this in there. So it's not that big of a deal, but the guys in the shop say I'm hacking the mainframe when I do this. Mm-hmm. But like I'll go in and find the source of a video or an image.
You talking about this shit?
So that I can kind of get an idea of how they classify it. Because while it doesn't mean for certain what it's going to be classified as, it's a good indication of their organization skills to say like, okay, it goes in this because that.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Roadster S Super Sports.
And then model year 22, which is my 22.
Oh, okay.
Speed Triple T's.
Speed Triple.
And then you go the percentage 20 is like space and commas. So 2022.
Oh,
T's.
20. Okay, got it.
Speed Triple 2022 T's.
Interesting.
Right. So I know that it was going to be based off of that platform. We knew that they were going to classify it as a Speed Triple, just not what the designation of the model is. And that it's going to be a model year 22.
But what's Roadster S mean?
Roadster is just the other side of like Bonneville's, I believe, are classified as roadsters, things like that.
Dude, if they're going to call this a super sport, then it has to have fairings.
Yeah.
There's no way that this blacked out area has no fairings.
I'm thinking like Daytona style, where it's because when you look at the profile of Daytona, it has the peak and then it cuts in, and it cuts in really kind of wonky.
Yeah. You're talking about this.
Yeah, it's one of the more dagger shaped front ends. Like Cowie does that too.
Well, so like this is gonna
much further front.
I don't know, dude. This is gonna be really confusing if they consider this a super sport. It like what other super sport has a round front headlight? Can you think of any?
Ducati.
With what?
I mean, a lot of their old like.
No, I mean modern day super sports.
It doesn't matter. This is them going like, hey, it's a modern bike, but it has some styling cues from the past.
Yeah, but like if you're going to be a super sport, what you're saying is, hey, we're going to build a motorcycle that's made for racing, and you're going to put a flat circular headlight up front.
And the people that are actually racing it aren't going to have an actual headlight in there.
Well, even more my point, but you're going to have.
But like on the street.
What are you going to do? Remove the headlight and just have a fuck ton of air flowing in?
No, they have racing fairings they put on that's going to have closed off.
But it's going to be flat. Like you don't like that moves through air so terribly.
It won't be. It won't be.
You can't just say it won't be.
It won't be. The racing fairings aren't going to have a flat spot because they're not idiots and they're not going to design it with a flat spot. But for people who want to ride it on the road, yeah, MV Agusta. That's another good one.
Let me see. What is this? The Brutale?
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a super sport, though. This is a hyper naked.
It is a hyper naked.
Okay.
There are not many super sports out there that would be like visually identical to whatever this tease has been. But the comparative bikes that are on that list I put on there were mostly for power and under the predicated under the idea that this would be like a half faired or naked bike.
Yeah, but like if it's gonna be super sport, it's got to be full naked. I mean, fully faired.
It doesn't have to be fully faired.
If they're gonna wait, do they have? Can you look up? Can you do your little hack the matrix thing to see if they've changed the super sport part of it?
I mean, I can. I'm gonna take it off the browser so I don't get caught up with that. So I can see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just keep talking. And see, I told you, just hack the matrix.
Here's the thing. That Speed Triple RS, it was one of those motorcycles where we were on that Triumph ride, and we were just kind of like chilling. There was no real fast riding, and very similar to like older Ducatis where it just did not want to ride, I don't know, sub 50 miles an hour. If you were going under that, it just felt very kind of wonky and not happy about it. And then there were a couple sections where I just slowed down so I could, get a little zoomy out of me.
Even though we were explicitly told not to do that because we were breaking it in.
True.
Also, no, it has not changed. It's still.
So they still consider it a super sport.
Yeah. Well, they considered in that two categories that of roadsters and super sports, which is the two big types they have.
Okay, so now that makes me wonder what else is considered a roadster in Triumph's lineup. So let's look at that.
I would imagine it's the Thruxton, the Bonnevilles.
Bro.
Anything based on the Bonneville is probably a roadster.
Hold on, this has to be wrong. I'm double checking this because this don't make no sense.
We also don't know what the bottom half of that fucking thing is.
Okay, so here's the thing. Roadster. Oh, here's it is. Roadsters and super sports are one category for Triumph.
Ah.
So all it has to do is fit any of it, which means that there's no problem with it having a baby or a bigger front fairing.
Well, there's also no problem now if it's classified like that to have no lower fairings, because then it would classify under like the roadster style, like the Thruxton. And not the super sport.
Well, no, the Thruxton is not in the roadsters. The Thruxton is down in the Triumph Factory, the TCL or TFC.
What is in the roadsters?
So on the roadsters, you can go to my screen. It's safe. On the roadster side, we have the Trident 660, the Street Triple, which is the bike you rode.
They classify them as roadsters?
That's what I'm saying. That's strange, right?
Oh, I guess that's their name of like whatever the fucking hyper naked is. That's got to be what that means for them. Like as far as their like colloquial
this is one of
word.
These things where I get so frustrated. Like, can we not, as a society of motorcyclists, decide
Tiger
that
900 right there?
Can we just call? I know you
14.7. Jesus.
Triumph.
Never mind.
Listen, guy, Triumphs ain't cheap.
Good night.
That's listen. If we're gonna Yamaha, if you're listening to this, close your ears. Let's do like
earmuffs.
Earmuffs. If money was not an option, I would have a Speed Triple 1200 RS, and I would have a Tenere 700. I think I decided this morning on the way to work, because there is something, and I felt this even while riding this Speed Triple RS on like piss slow roads. I was still riding that like, bro. You know how you talk about like fit and finish of Harley all the time? Mm-hmm. To me, Triumph is the #1 company when it comes to fit and finish on motorcycles. When I ride a Triumph, everything clicks and feels premium. So, and then I ride it, and it's this very unique triple feel. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, the MT-09's a triple. But like,
there's crossplane triple, though.
Yeah, it's an entirely different feeling than a Triumph triple. Yeah. And there is something, some magic sauce that they have that I absolutely love. And riding that Speed Triple around, I was like, bruh, this thing is so good.
Roadster.
Roadster.
That's got to just mean, in their words, like the naked.
Well, if you think about it, like, look, so adventure bikes is their Tiger.
You know what? That makes sense, because in the car classification, a roadster is like a topless car.
But they're not a car.
But I'm saying, like, that's a very British term. So, like, the roadsters came from, like, the idea of, like, a car that just, it doesn't have a convertible. It just is a topless car. If I believe that's the classification of cars. So that makes it actually makes sense.
But like, if you think about,
how many damn Bonnevilles do you need?
I was about to say, dude. Look how many modern classics they have.
What?
Oh
what?
my
that Thruxton
goodness.
is nice though.
Yeah, 16.2.
Never mind.
Wait, can you not get a Thruxton with the front fairing anymore?
No, it's the other one. It's the TFC.
You have to get the TFC to do that?
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
Look, I'm new. I don't know.
All right, I know we're supposed to be talking about speed triples, but hold on. I'm about to go see if I can put a fairing on this thing.
All right. That's up there. I can't hold it anymore.
People are gonna think you're like doing something different. It's like he's going to the bathroom. He can't hold on any longer. All right, hold on. All right, guys, we're gonna build a Thruxton real quick. I don't want featured. I want luggage, comfort, electricity, garage, security, styling. Okay, styling. For one, holy crap, you can add a lot of stuff to this thing. This was like a car website. Protection. You're gonna protect me from the wind, right? Bruh, can you not? Am I wrong, guys? Please somebody tell me if I'm just like not. This doesn't make sense. And it changes. Bo, you can add so much stuff.
What are you doing?
Okay,
Sorry,
I
guys,
can't.
I made the mistake of drinking my whole coffee before we even
Hey,
started.
let's not call. It's not a coffee. Okay,
It's
let's
got
be
coffee
clear.
in it.
Well, all right. So anyway,
All right, so
Thruxton is what it is.
all right, so my question is, why are they doing?
Well, here's the reason I think they're doing it.
Okay.
If the Speed Triple 1200 RS, specifically the 1200, if you guys notice, there's a regular Speed Triple. It's not the like the Speed Triple 1200 RS is specific to what we're talking about.
Okay.
That thing, like my MT10 can be ridden quickly. It's a very powerful motorcycle, but like it ain't made for the track. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more made for road use, and it's made to get the price down. But that RS model is like the premium of premium stuff. So it is fully capable to go to a track day, other than the fact that you are going to have zero wind protection. So if you're going down any straight, I don't care how flat you get on that motorcycle, you're going to be like holding on for hyperspace.
Right.
I honestly think that they are making the. I mean, is it the R? Will it be a Speed Triple 1200 RR?
All right,
And not the.
I mean, that's what they said on their site.
It's not going to be the RSRR, right? Like, let's just Speed Triple RR. Okay.
Speed Triple RS RR.
Hey, Honda over here with the CBR 1000 RRR SP. So who the hell knows? So I think this is literally going to be the Speed Triple 1200 RS, but with a little baby mini fairing up front. And that's going to be the RR part.
And the single headlight.
And the single
instead of the
headlight. I
dual
don't think it's
headlight.
going to have any fairings down here.
Yeah.
Which is
I mean, okay, so
strange,
we
but
go back to what I was
God,
briefly
what a
saying,
glorious
right?
motorcycle, though. Jesus.
The Speed Triple is nice. But, like,
It's also $20,000.
here's the thing, and the problem I have with it's not just Triumph, but Triumph is one of, and we've talked about this in one of the earliest episodes, is there is a model saturation, right?
What do you mean?
So on that screen, there was like, here is a Speed Triple. Also, you can buy 5 different types of the Speed Triple, and they're marginally different from one another. And I was like, oh, is that too much for you? Try the Street Triple. It's exactly the same, but less.
Yeah.
And then you look at their Bonnevilles, and it's like, there's 45 different Bonnevilles. And you're just like, so when we look at, like, you've got it up on your screen right now?
Yeah.
All right, go to the top of the screen. All right, so we've got a Street Triple. Okay, we've got a Speed Triple 1200 RS. And
Does
then,
it irk you that the Speed Triple that's cheaper is
yeah.
why is this not
I don't
here?
know. I saw it, and I tried not to say anything because otherwise I'd focus on
I'm
it.
losing my mind with it right now.
But like, and now they're gonna add a Speed Triple RR.
Oh, we're gonna get 2 lanes on the Roadsters and the Sportsters. Oh snap!
So like, I don't know. There's like, yeah, that's cool and all. That they're gonna slap some fairings and a cool single headlight, but what else? You know what I mean? Like, what's the differentiator between that and the actual Speed Triple other than a fairing? And how much more or less is it going to cost? Like, you know, see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you oversaturate. Like, the Speed Triple,
Well, the problem is their Speed Triple RS is already 18.3.
and a great bike, but it's 18.3.
Yeah, let's be clear. It's a phenomenal motorcycle, but it's fucking 18.3.
So,
It's
like,
so expensive.
This is a problem I have. So for everybody who knows and has been kind of following along, everybody knows that right now I'm in the market.
You're getting real close to the market.
Yeah, like paperwork sent off, like I'm waiting on approval.
For your T7, right?
Hell no.
Bo, no, hold on. Look over.
No, I saw it. I saw it in stereo. So I'm in the market, and so I've been doing a lot of searching for what I want as my next bike. I have it pretty much narrowed down. But then you have like outliers. Like, okay, I'm not the kind of person that says, yeah, I'm not a super sport guy, but like especially with lately, I've been riding a lot more bikes that I normally wouldn't.
Please tell me the Tiger 900's on your list.
It is.
No,
It 100% is.
Do not lie to these people.
I'm not lying. As soon as I got on that and I wrote it,
You put your hand up right now and you swear to these people that the Tiger 900 Low is on your list of next bikes.
Specifically, the Tiger 900 Low. As soon as I threw a legger over that and I sat down on it and took off, I was like, oh, shit. Because this is the first bike other than a cruiser that I've sat on and ridden that I was like, I could do this for literally hours.
I don't know if he's lying to you guys or not. I think he's telling the fucking truth now.
The whole time, I'm just like, why didn't I get on this fucking bike earlier? That's the whole time.
Specifically the low model.
Specifically the low model, because like that's my barrier of entry because I'm short and thick.
Yeah,
thick old boy. And so like as soon as I got on it, I was like, fuck, I wish I had gotten on this the earlier in the day.
Okay,
you know
so
what I mean?
what? Okay, so.
So
right
then I
now,
look at that and I'm like, maybe I can look at. I've ridden the Trident. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So you like, yeah, I like cruisers, but like you've known me for 10 years now.
Right.
I ride.
Yeah, you just ride.
Ride.
Okay, hold on. Let's just we need to set the level.
Yeah.
Because this has been an ongoing conversation since the show started that you're about to buy another motorcycle, which is a giant deal.
Yeah, yeah.
What are your motorcycles on your list right now? And you're live, so it's going to be in the record books.
So I go by classification. So if I want to get into a middleweight cruiser, I'm looking at either a Softail Slim from Harley or the Chief Dark Horse
Indian.
Right. If I were going to go into like a sportier thing, FTR is top of my list.
That you're considering that?
Yeah, 100%. Like riding that around,
you'd fit the group better.
If it weren't for that, shitty like cafe seat that I was on.
Did you say they had a different seat?
Yeah,
for that?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. If it weren't for that, I'd have been like
all day, every day,
every day.
Yeah.
And then like the MT-07 was on the list just because
you do fit on that bike,
right? I fit on it really well. It's comfortable.
Have I scared you off the MT-07 watching how I ride?
No, because my brain doesn't follow my asshole when I get on a motorcycle. And then once you go in the heavy bikes, right? It is the baggers. It's either going to be a Street Glide or Chieftain Dark Horse.
I'm realizing you haven't narrowed this down at all. It's a giant list,
but like it's one of those things where like, oh, I could save some scratch. Get the Tiger 900 Low and just throw a little bit more money into the Bolt, and Bolt would be my like toot around town, and my long hauler would be that one. So it's like
interesting. So what would you ride to work every day? Probably the Tiger, right? At that point,
like at that point, if I got the Tiger, it'd be that one. Yeah.
So what would interesting?
And I would not looking at the way. So when you go back to that image of the guy sitting on it, this is why I don't even consider bikes like this. Like, go down to the brightened image that they have. I want you to look at his fucking knees.
So this is something I noticed. His knees are almost horizontal with the motorcycle.
He's so tucked up.
You know what they might have done? So the RR might have this new little fairing, the circular headlight. They might have also moved the rear sets back and up a little bit to be a little more aggressive, give you more ground clearance.
Oh, to answer FRH, I did consider the Bobber and Speedmaster, and then I rode them.
The Triumph Bobber?
Yeah, and it.
You thought the Bobber was okay,
yeah, it was okay.
And that was like Triumph's motorcycle for bow.
I think the Scout. I think the engine is great and grunty, and it sounds mean as shit. But I think the Scout, like the big Scout, is whatever their naming for the Scout doesn't make any sense. But Indian Scout is a better, like, lightweight cruiser.
So we're gonna get off topic here, which shocker. When I rode the Triumph Bobber on that thing, because like every bike I got on, I honked on it a little bit.
Right, first off, before we get into anything,
Oh, no,
I
he
want to
did.
talk about how fucking disrespectful you were to that bobber. You're like, ooh, do I sit like this? Like I'm a bobber man. My cardo was just flooded with him going like, hey, I'm a bobber man. Look at me, bobber man. And he's just like leaning over and spread eagle and hooking up his arm and leaning over. And I'm like, you are a son of a bitch
I
right
may
now.
have said the word brother
a
a
dozen
few
times.
a few too many times. So I like other than honestly, it's been the Triumph bobber that I rode the other day,
Yeah.
and it's the Sportster S that I've ridden.
Yeah.
The bobber felt really underpowered. Is
Yeah.
that
It is.
okay? I didn't know
Comparative, like
because the
you're-
Sportster S was a rocket
You
ship.
are comparing it to the Sportster, and I told you earlier before we went live that like the power to weight ratio marginally, and I mean marginally, and so many other things to take into consideration when talking about power and its delivery of power, but just
Right.
a sheer power to weight ratio, the Sportster S is even marginally better than the FTR as far as power to weight.
So it's a
But like very
quick
little.
boy.
But like that's where it's at. Like
Yeah.
power to weight. That bobber is not. The bobber is got it's grunty.
right. But it's
and
not
it
like
does not
oh my
carry
goodness.
you through.
Okay, so the Sportster S is more it's more in line like we were talking about in those episodes with the kind of hyper naked market.
Yeah.
But it's in a platform like the bobber. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was riding that bobber and it was probably because I had recently ridden the Sportster S and I was like, bro, this
He was
is
being such a goof.
I can't
Also, you don't know how to sit on bikes like that.
I don't.
Yeah,
I 100%
and it was
don't.
very uncomfortable. And yes, I have ridden a Scout bobber. I've ridden all of the Scouts. There's 4 of them, so I've ridden all the
a
Scouts.
lot of scouting.
Yeah, a lot of
going
scouting. All of the Chiefs.
All the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Super Chief, the Chief.
So
and the
you
Chief
feel
Doggrass and Chief
so
Bobber.
your list of bikes that you potentially want are potentially looking at. You've ridden a lot of them
Yeah, I've
to
ridden-
know how
I've
to
ridden-
narrow them down.
I've ridden an Electra Glide, which is basically a street glide without all the
Sounds
fancy
really
stuff
big.
in the dash. But like if I'm being 100% honest, I am leaning towards a bagger.
Okay.
But,
So the Tiger 900 is
but-
not the top
but
of your list.
close, but close to choosing which bagger I want is going like fuck it, just keep the bolt and have this.
If I'm gonna be clear, you can put bags on a Tiger. So
Yeah,
does that
it-
make it a bagger?
No,
Oh,
it's an
okay.
adventure bike. Those
Well-
aren't bags. They're
Here.
cases.
Here, Bo, let me make your
It's
Tiger
luggage.
900. We're gonna parlay this into let's make a Tiger for Bo
Yeah.
episode.
So like that was a great bike, and like I said, when I was riding it, I was like, oh, I could do this all day long. I look at the way that guy's sitting on the
900 GT low. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, I guess
Okay, don't worry. You continue. You continue. I'll be
I
over
see
here
the way
making
that
your
guy is
motorcycle.
sitting on that bike, and I go, my fucking knees would explode.
He looks crunched up. So obviously you want the blacked out bike, I assume.
I mean, yeah. of course.
Okay. All right. So we got black.
I like how this is what's happening.
Hey, it's live on Two Wheels. We can do whatever the fuck we
Oh, the
want.
off-road pack.
This is our show. If you guys don't enjoy it, you don't have to watch. We're gonna make Bo a bike today. Features.
Do you know how much time I've spent in the
Doing this?
in the Indian motorcycles configurator? Which sad face Harley stopped doing their bike builder on their website, and I think that's the dumbest thing they could have ever done.
Bo, would you like Expedition boxes black or silver?
I mean,
It has to be black, right?
yeah, it would have to be black.
I'm making this a bagger for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Confirm. I would like the box. Oh, you got a big old box. And look, you won't have to bring your giant book bag full of things you never use.
That's not, wow.
I'm just saying.
My laptop's in there, bud.
Aw, poor little laptop. Okay, I can't even choose this. Confirm. Look, there you go. Look at that. Here's Bo's
Now
bagger.
you have to make the top one silver.
We can call. No. Look, it's not a bagger. Guess what it is?
What?
A boxer. Got him. Who needs a bagger when you got a boxer, baby?
I don't know, man, but the Indian chieftain Dark Horse in smoke and what is it? Ruby Smoke. It's probably
Oh no, you don't. You need this guy.
No.
Like here, let me rotate it for you.
no.
Oh, look at the side. Oh wait, no, I want it to move.
No.
Can I move it? Oh, this
No.
isn't fun anymore. Okay. Anyway, I'm I'm kind of surprised that the Tiger's that high up on your list. Honestly, I'm a little shocked.
I like most Triumphs that I've ridden.
Right.
I even say I didn't mind the Street Triple, but it's not something that I could sit on for an extended period of time.
You would not last on a street triple.
No, it's not fun.
Oh, street triple.
Yeah.
You're the street.
The body style, the body position on these bikes, like that guy, fuck that guy. He looks so uncomfortable.
He looks like he's in a race position though.
It is, and you can barely see it, but like his heel is back there where the red and white
it's almost touching his butt.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He is so, and he probably has his toe up on the peg.
Yeah, he's in like full race situation, but like he is crunched up a lot.
It's a lot of crunch, and that just
actually, you know what? Hold on. I have videos of
the fetal position. What? Yeah, you have videos.
I have a video of home dude riding. Wait, I haven't watched through this video yet. Let me go through and find the other one. But I want to see. I want to try to see a side shot of one of these guys like riding the piss out of this thing.
Yeah.
Let me get through an ad real quick because like these guys did like the track test of the speed triple. So let me try to find a side shot of them just like giving it the beans or whatever, because that'll kind of tell us where the speed triple RS is as far as like where your foot position is, because that dude looks crunched.
Yeah, and that to me is just not my style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not. Oh, hold on. This is a good shot.
Yeah, guys, I see a disturbing lack of moist crotch memes in the Live on Two Wheels page on Discord, and I'm falling apart about it. So, can you guys start doing that?
Oh, we didn't say our $50 Revzilla gift card thing, and we've only got 8 minutes, so I'm definitely not going to do it now.
Well, it's too late. I put it in the universe. Also, why do all of our microphones have hair on them?
I'm not sure. Okay, look at this. Look at this shot. Oh, bro, it's 100% different.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, go to my screen.
Yeah.
So, guys, this is Bike World's review of the 2021 Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS. Look at where his foot is. Look at where his butt is in relation to the seat. And then let's cross-reference that with this guy.
Yeah, it's pretty high up there. Again, he's probably putting his feet on the pegs, balls of his feet on his pegs.
Still though,
it's
like,
still high.
This,
and then when I look at that,
touching.
This is not a bike that I'm going to be excited to ride. I can guarantee it, like 100%.
You're talking about the one we don't know about yet.
Yeah, guarantee it. It's just not my style. I appreciate it. It's gonna look cool because they do a good job of making cool looking bikes, but like. This is going to be something you're going to be super excited for, and I'm just going to meh on it and keep keep building bikes on Indian's website. That's what's going to
Here's what I think, though, dude. The Speed Triple RS, honestly, is the coolest looking hyper naked on the market to me right now. So
it's very well thought out. The way that shroud tucks into the frame, and like the way that the little tiny baby cover sits on top of the little
you talking about this
angry
guy?
eyes, yeah, and then that little pointed where the radiator is, that little piece of kit right there goes at the top, like towards the frame and stuff. The way the tank kind of folds in.
It's got suspension, like it's got top level suspension, got top level electronics. This thing is a race bike that they ripped fairings off of. So the RR is just going to be like, oh, we'll make it a little more of a race bike. It's okay. We'll go back.
I'm more interested in their other, like the Thruxtons and the.
I get that.
Yeah, like that's just my style. Like when Matt Hardy, he rides a Thruxton.
Bro, there's somebody in the chat.
No, Matt Hardy.
Who's Matt Hardy? Am I
Venom? Bang.
Oh.
Bronson.
Okay. Yes.
I mean.
Oh wait, you said Matt. I thought his name was Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. I did say Matt. I was looking at a Matt.
Okay, so it's not me being dumb.
My brain.
Thank
my
God.
brain just.
Bro, look at this thing. Oh my God. Oh wait, that's a perfect frame right there. I could have grabbed. So he's in full, like.
I mean, it's pretty
beans.
similar. It's pretty similar,
bruh.
It's pretty similar. It's gonna be. It depends on whether or not that guy on that photo is doing the I'm riding fast while they're just like hoisted up in the studio.
I know they
what I mean?
they have like a fan in front of somebody and they're just like blowing smoke.
Yeah, it is still pretty high on that one too. So it's like it's gonna be something you and probably like Luke and Brian are gonna be like, hey, cool, I'll give it a shot because you guys are into that. I will be like, no, thank you, because I remember what happened on the 765.
I am still so sad. Guys, I don't know if y'all saw that video. We had a video where all four, me, Brian, Luke, and Bo, we all went out to ride, and we had a Daytona, like the custom Daytona 765 here in the shop, the Moto 2 one. And we put Bo on that thing, and he screamed like a little girl.
Actually,
for
no, I screamed.
an hour.
I screamed like a guy whose spine was falling out of his butt crack.
Okay, so that happened for like an hour, and then when we get back to the shop, we didn't have the audio.
Yeah.
I was so freaking sad, and I want to get a Speed Triple RS now and go to do a track day.
Oh man, hey, it's too late for you're trying to get away from it.
Wait, it's too late? What? I don't understand.
Memes are happening in the Live on Two Wheels.
Oh no!
room.
Wait, what kind of memes are happening?
Oh, one's already got 3 upvotes.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's going to be that. So
We don't have to do that.
we got 4 minutes left. I want a closing argument about why. I'm going to close the browser on this side so that we can see us.
Okay.
I want to know what you're hoping the full reveal will be.
Of this Speed Triple RR.
Yeah. What's the ideal? Like, if they show the whole bike, what are the things that you want to be like? Yes, 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 yes.
I don't want. Knowing that this bike is very expensive, has plenty of power and plenty of electronics, plenty of suspension to be an amazing bike for a track.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be what I want it to be what I think it's going to be right now.
The bastard
I want
child of a Daytona. And
I want it to have clip-ons, which I can look at it. It clearly has clip-ons. I want it to have clip-ons, a tiny upper fairing to help you get underneath a bubble. I want it to have higher rear sets for a more raised position. And I want it to, I mean, maybe they can slightly tune the engine. Companies seem to be liking to put titanium and shit inside the engine so it can spin harder. Yeah. So if they do that, cool. But honestly, riding that motorcycle, bro, any motorcycle that doesn't like to be ridden under 75 miles an hour is a race bike.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think,
pissed off race bike.
And somebody else said it, and we've said it in our notes. I kind of want it to be a Neo Cafe style, like a modern older bike, no fairings below, just the scoop with the windscreen.
Well, I mean the circular headlight, at least shoots it in that direction.
Okay, well, enough of that. Let's go look at the memes.
Oh God,
here we go. I already have the winner because he's already got upvotes. The community has spoken.
This is one thing that I do appreciate of our Discord. It is a community-driven thing. Yeah. We don't have control over it, unfortunately. All right. So I'm going to live on.
Who else? Yeah.
Oh God, I'm scared to scroll.
I don't know why that koala bear. That koala bear's face is just.
This is where this show is gone, ladies and gentlemen. I don't blame you for leaving now. Why? Oh no.
Oh, that's a good one too, though.
Alrighty, so
who's getting it?
Oh, so we're doing the 50. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
so Nighthawk, he gets the moist thing and he gets a Batman reference. And we started out with Joker, so like, how does Nighthawk not win that?
Okay, hey, you're the boss, man.
Does that make sense?
And I do agree with it. Also, yes, because of this.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just gonna show it off one more time.
All right, Nighthawk, get in contact with Bo on Discord. We'll get you a $50 Revzilla gift card. Sorry we didn't talk about that earlier, guys. We'll do it next time probably. Okay, so
probably
that's what we hope for the Speed Triple RR, a Neo Cafe race model of the Speed Triple RS. Guys, let us know what y'all think about it in the comments on the video. Since we're gonna be wrapping up here, once these live shows get done, they go up on YouTube just like a regular video. So you guys feel free to comment on there.
Yeah.
If you're in the video watching us live, make sure to hit that like button. Much appreciated for that.
Yeah, it helps.
I'm super excited about this. I don't think I'm gonna like it more than the Speed Triple though, the RS. I don't think it's gonna take my love away.
I will like editing awesome sweet B-roll to it, but that's about as far as I will take it.
I would ask for one of these from Triumph, but we're already getting the Rocket, so it's like, wait, have we said? No! No! Shit! We haven't talked about that.
I need to put you on a fucking delay.
I'm not supposed to talk about things before we.
Holy fuck! You are incorrigible.
All right. And on that, we're gonna head on out of here before Chase spoils anything else that we're doing.
All right, guys.
We will see you guys. Damn it. We will see you guys next Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Son of a bitch. Where Chase might be on a delay. All right.
Definitely gonna be on a delay.
We'll see you
Later,
guys
guys.
next time. Bye.